Welcome to your practice. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. We'll do a couple of exercises to help loosen the neck and shoulders. So let's get started. So take a breath in, bring your arms up, and we'll do a lateral bend to the left. Now look up to your right arm and then at your left shoulder, and then rise up with an inhale. Let's do that 2 more times. So lateral bend to the left, looking up to right arm, and then left shoulder, and back to center. Feet grounded, slight bend to your knees. Moving with your breath, and rise up. Now just take a moment, bring your hands to your heart and down to your sides. So let's move to the other side. So breath in, lateral bend to the right, look up at your left arm, and then right shoulder. Take a breath in, come up, and let's do that 2 more times on this side. So looking up, and then at your shoulder, back up. Let's do 1 more time. Lateral bend, slight bend to your knees, looking up at your left arm, and then down at your right shoulder. Take a breath in, and then bring your hands to your heart and down to your sides. Now come into a standing position on your mat. You can just be in mountain pose. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a breath in, bring our arms to cactus, and then we're going to do just a slight fold and give ourselves a hug. Right arm under to start, and then cactus arms, left arm. So not holding or stretching or tightening too much, just a slight opening, and just open to a point that feels right for your body. So just really moving and flowing. So not trying to overstretch anything, just moving and breathing. Let's do 1 more on each side. And then bring your arms down. And we'll just do a little shoulder roll back, and then a shoulder roll front. So just very gentle movement. So let's do a little bit of an add-on. So now, if it feels okay, you can do cactus arms again, or you can do a slight clasp behind your back. And then we're going to, that's your inhale, and then as you exhale, come to eagle arms and sit in chair pose. And then take a breath in, a slight clasp behind your back. You could do even a slight back bend. And then wrap your eagle arms the opposite way. So let's try that. So breath in. And then you could start by wrapping right arm under left for eagle arms. And then clasping behind. And then left arm under right, sinking to chair pose. So just moving and flowing with your breath, not holding anything too tightly, just feeling the movement of the body. And then allow yourself to come to mountain pose. Let's take a breath in, forward fold. And then we'll move with breath again. So have your feet nice and grounded in the earth. And when you're ready to breathe in, come to half lift. And then exhale down. And then move with your own breath flow. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Letting the crown of your head move to the floor when you're in your forward fold, but letting the crown of your head forward as you breathe in half lift. Let's do 1 more fold. Plant your hands, step into all fours. So let's do a couple of cat-cows. So take a breath in, chest forward tailbone up. Exhaling, rounding your spine. And never really stopping, so your movement is like a cycle. Moving and flowing, allowing energy to flow through your body. We will meet in all fours. Let yourself come to downward dog. So spread your fingers, a little bit more weight on your index finger and thumb. Curl your toes, let yourself come up to downward dog. And you can choose how much you'd like to have your knees bent. And perhaps it might feel good to pedal your feet. So starting by bending right knee, bringing left heel towards the ground, and then switching, bending left knee, right heel towards the ground. And then just moving with your breath and just feeling out what you need. Let's take a moment to check in, so let the crown of your head be towards the floor. Stand on your tippy toes, let your hips come up to the sky, and then as you exhale, let your heels move towards the ground, but keeping your hips up. So now let's move, standing on tippy toes as you breathe in, exhaling down. And let's do that 2 more times. So breathing in and out. So then come to all fours. Let yourself come into a seated position. Legs out in front of you, even weight on your sitting bones. Bend your right knee, and we're just going to do a little twist with movement. So bring your right arm up and back, and then your left hand will start on your right knee, and then take a breath in, sweep your left arm up, and then move into your twist. So that's your exhale as you're twisting, expanding, inhaling. So once again, just moving and flowing, not holding anything too tightly. If you're holding or grasping, see if there's something you can let go, so you can change the positioning of your back hand. So just whatever feels right for your body, not pushing or straining, just moving and flowing with your breath. Now come back to center, and we'll just do a slight forward fold just to reset the spine. And then rise up on your breath in, and then we'll do that on the opposite side. So now bending your left knee, sweeping your left arm behind, your right hand can come to your left knee, and then taking a breath, sweeping right arm up, and then exhaling. And then just once again moving and flowing with your breath. So exhaling as you twist, inhaling, expanding. So let's do that 2 more times on this side. Once again, noticing where you might be holding tension or maybe trying to overdo it, and see if you can come into a spot where you're feeling sensation of the twist and movement, but not grasping or holding tightly or pushing too hard. So come onto a position so that you're on your back, and we'll come to supine, lying down, bound angle. So bring the soles of your feet together. You can place your hands on your belly, maybe one hand on your heart. Let's just take a moment here and breathe. Now you can stay here, or you could come to a more traditional Shavasana position with your legs spread in a V and your arms at your sides, palm side up, or any position where you can find stillness. So I'm gonna, for our relaxation, I'll read a meditation from Richard Miller. It's from his book, The iRest Program for Healing PTSD. Let yourself be comfortable. Open to your senses, to your surroundings, sounds. Open to the feeling of the environment around you, the touch of air on your skin, the sensations where your body touches the surface that's providing support, the feeling of your entire body, and your felt sense of simply being. Take a moment and enjoy this moment of simply being. Take delight in not having to be somewhere. Let go of whatever you were previously doing or thinking. Just being. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go. Simply enjoy the easy feeling of just being. Merge with and lose your sense of separation from this feeling of being. Feeling yourself not just in being, but completely absorbed as being. Become being. Letting yourself just be without getting into memory or thinking. Feel your wholeness of being spacious, timeless, perfect, connected, complete, just as you are, just as it is. When you're ready, taking your time while experiencing the feeling of being and wholeness, sense your physical body, the feeling of being, the touch of air on your skin, feeling of being, light, color, and sound, and the feeling of being, the feeling of space around you, the feeling of being. Now open your eyes and notice what you see, hear, and feel, while also noticing the feeling of being. Now close your eyes and reaffirm the feeling of being. Now open and close your eyes several times, while continuing to affirm the feeling of being. Now as you're ready, come back to sensing yourself fully alert, with your eyes open, feeling present to this moment, your body, your thoughts, your emotions, the environment around you, even as you continue to experience your underlying feeling of being and wholeness. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.